Yo, 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 yo. Welcome into another episode of Vintage Talk. It's your boy Kachetti. It's your boy.
Don't make it bad. Take a sad song and make it better. Into your heart, the goat. Start to make it better. Vamos. Hey, the final boss.
Let me hear it,
The
bro. Go.
final boss.
Go. Let me.
Hey, Jude. ¿Dónde estabas? ¿Dónde quedaste? I'll say it in Spanish because you understand this too. Oye, Jude. ¿Dónde estás? Speak for him, bro. You were speaking for him. Dale.
That's it. That's it. You're leaving me off easy? I'll. Hey,
I
that's
told you
it.
before. I said what I needed to say last time, bro. And what happened, just backed it up. I'm sorry. Final boss.
Well, I thought you were going to go
Mira,
at me a little bit
mira,
harder.
mira.
No Diddy. Pause. Oh, God, Lumpy. I don't know what.
That was a bad intro, but y'all get
Man.
the point.
Man.
I told y'all, bro. I
Welcome
told y'all.
in, my fellow friends, my fellow YouTuber friends, my fellow Instagram friends. We appreciate y'all. Like, comment, subscribe. This is probably gonna be a fun episode. As you could tell, my co-host, Boli Oli, the one and only Jude hater, Madrid hater, Barca lover, Puma lover. He's coming with the heat for me. Gotta give it to him. But I want to start off with something. If you come for the king, you best not miss. Best not miss. And he missed. England missed. No show, England. No show, Kane.
Look, look, look. What I'm talking about? You know who I'm referring to?
I think about Baloy.
Jordan Pickford, bro. T Rex. Saw
Pickford
him.
again having a great ass game, though. I'll let you have it. You have the mic. You start off. Give it. Go into it. Whatever you want. I
We've
know you've
talked
been
about
going
it
at
before,
once.
bro. We've talked about it before. I've been saying it the whole World Cup. Argentina plays the best ball, and I think they are the best at punishing any team when they smell blood. 15 minutes for Argentina? 1-0 wasn't enough, bro. I don't think so. Clearly. And taking out Gordon, like I had mentioned before, very important for England. Maybe not as much as Jude. I was saying that Gordon was better, but we got into a debate earlier in the week, and got to put my respect to him, honestly. Unbiased. They low-key had the game, but they slipped up, they eased up. This wasn't no Congo. This wasn't no Mexico.
See, but this
Argentina did it to them, bro.
I'm not gonna
They
let you
did
off.
it to them. Everybody saw
I'm not gonna let you off the
it.
hook. I'm gonna cut
They
you
did
off.
it to him, bro.
I'm gonna cut you off. This is where this is what pisses me off because I'm gonna be biased here. Play devil's advocate again. Just going off what I seen, what I watched throughout this World Cup with England in particular. Okay, it was no Congo, but you glorify Kane's performance. It was no Mexico, and you de-glorify Jude's performance. So like, which side of the coin you want to be? Because again, at the end of the day, we talk about it all the time. Whether it's Barca, whether it's Pumas, whether it's Chivas, whether it's the Quakes, my boy Jonah. Shout out to my boy Jonah. It don't matter how you score. It don't matter how you assist, bro. You get on the stat sheet, bro. You gotta give love, bro. So I want to ask you, okay, Kane, you glorified versus Congo, did his thing, backpacked. I agree. Mexico, you de-glorified Jude. He backpacked. Whether it's a tap in or not, bro, backpacked. And you take away that PK from Kane, Kane ghosted 3 games after the Congo game. Yes or no?
I think so. A little bit. But overall, bro, I just think,
You hate
said it
Jude. I get
before,
it.
I'm say it again. Pechos fríos. They kind of had the game, bro. They had it. Like I said, they had the game. They gave Argentina some room, and like I said earlier, they did it to them. I don't gotta explain. You guys all watched the game. It's crazy, bro. But and yeah, I was low key disrespecting Jude, but at the same time, I was right, bro. It was ultimately not enough. We talked about it earlier in the week. I think Jude can be better, um, and ultimately was up there with Kane as a pillar for England. You know, this World Cup, but it wasn't enough. I think Jude can be more convincing, and he just wasn't in the semifinal. That doesn't take away anything from Jude. I gotta respect him. I mean, he's probably got the most potential for any English player now, for real. Which is crazy to say. He's still young. I mean, you were telling all these facts about him, you know, and top player, honestly. I was calling out the tap ins. You know how I look at it, that camera assist, but nah, man, he's a great player, and it just wasn't enough for the goat and a team that puts their heart out and everything for the goat, and it's just gotten them to the semifinals and well, the finals now. You know, in Argentina's case, which is just ridiculous, bro. It's ridiculous. And here we are. We're just talking about it after I said it would happen, bro. It wasn't gonna be enough. If Jude was a little more convincing, and the scary thing is he can be, just wasn't, bro. He just wasn't. Didn't have more of an impact than Gordon did, in my opinion. I mean, yeah, people are gonna say, "Oh, the pressures and the runs," but you're supposed to do that, bro, and more in the World Cup. So wasn't enough. It wasn't enough for the final boss, man.
Are you
Told
happy?
y'all.
You
Come
wanted me
on,
when I told you so
come on.
bad. Just go for it. That's what I mean, let loose, bro. The people want to see the authentic side of this, bro. It's
I
cute
mean,
and all.
that's the truth,
It's
bro.
cute and
That's the
all.
truth. I told y'all. You guys saw it, bro. I was singing. I was singing. I still am. I mean, honestly, bro, I'm in dreamland. I really am. I mean, look at this. You know,
Now we up.
this is the
We up.
perfect final for me. Honestly, would have been Mexico against anybody. After that, football fan in me, the the kid that appreciates the sport. This is a perfect final, bro. It really is. I'm gonna say it right now. I would love for my goat to win, but if he doesn't, bro, I'm gonna be not as happy, but still like, damn, he did all that on his way out. You know, in his career at 39, and it's just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. I do back them to win, honestly, but if not, bro, like I said, it's a win-win. Yamal would be a world champ, and that's insane, bro. I mean, I say that I bring him up. Why? Why? Because people are disrespecting him,
What's
bro.
your take about Yamal? If Jude's having such a
Listen
bad,
to me, bro. Listen. At the end of the day, Yamal is the face of the team. Everybody knows what he brings to the pitch. I think he's the most Messi-esque player, bro. He really is. Jalamarca. He takes two players at a time, minimum. Minimum. Anybody that knows ball knows how much that disrupts a team. Now think about it on a real deal game, like, or just a real deal, staged, which is the World Cup. He's been doing that all World Cup. Coming back from injury, stop disrespecting the boy. I mean, stop disrespecting him, honestly. And this guy has scored before the goats did at their age, respectively, and Mbappe. I
in a
don't know.
World
That's just facts. I'm sitting facts right now.
in
It's
a
not an
World Cup,
opinion.
right?
Of course, this is the topic. Mundial, of
That
course.
not like your stat is based off the World Cup.
Yeah, because Ronaldo was 21, and Messi might have been 23, bro, or something like that. Don't get.
Bro, I think
I,
his
I'm a
first
little
one he
gray on
scored
that,
once.
but I know they were in their 20s, bro. I know they
Yeah,
were in their 20s.
because his first one he scored once, and then he scored. They didn't score in the second one,
Yeah, in like
and then he
2010.
scored in the
No,
third one. So
yeah,
in
I remember
2010 he
Messi not
didn't
scoring.
score.
Yeah, so they scored in their early 20s, and you're expecting me to think Yamal's not performing or not doing his thing when he's already what he just literally did it to France in the Euros. Like I said, now he's doing his thing, holding their pressure. Anybody that says otherwise, oh, he's only got one goal. I mean, watch the game, bro. Watch the game. Watch what he produces. His dribbles. Y'all
It's
might
because
say Glaze, but bro, this guy is a teenager. Y'all don't
this is
understand
the
this,
thing,
bro.
bro.
Y'all don't understand this. This is ridiculous, bro. This is
But
ridiculous.
that's the thing, Wally. That's the thing, though. This is why I have a hard time agreeing with you because yes, everything you said about Yamal is cool. I agree. I think he's young. I've said it many times. I think he's still hurt, but again, I don't care if you're playing and you're hurt. You're playing. I don't care about that. Like, you're playing, bro. Cleats are on. You're playing. Cool. The hurt shit's out the window. But that's where I can't agree with you because you say this about Yamal being the face of the team and somebody who has 7 goal contributions at 23 years of age. You can't give love to in that sense. You can't even call him a top 5 candidate, bro. And that's why I'm like, how does that even make sense? Because look, let me ask you. If Spain wins it, right, and Yamal scores, let's just say, hypotheticals, what are we going to say about Spain? It's Yamal's team. He might even become Ballon d'Oro winner, reality, with 2 goals, bro. Let's just say it's 1-0 finish. It's 2 goals.
That'd be
Yes, it's a
crazy.
final, it's a World Cup, it's a championship. That's insane. But, like, essentially, you're giving it to someone that didn't even show up until the last game. And I'm talking about credit. Talking about you're not giving no credit to the other players. To a Jude, you're just
I
knocking out.
mean, bro, we've seen players. I'm not gonna say names. And
Say names, bro. I
when
want to
I
know
say
names, bro.
players, bro, when I say players, I'm talking about legends. I'm talking about people's goats.
Say names,
They
bro.
played group stages. They played in some of the knockouts. Some of them played against some papita nations. Hint, hint. Went to go win their continental title, but they didn't play the final, and they're still considered a goat. That doesn't take away from them. I'm not taking away from those players because ultimately
Well, those
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 players bring like those younger guys or those players that go and play that final for you. Everybody knows that those legends like they do something to you, as a teammate, and they elevate you. So if anything, obviously like it's a yin and yang. Like they couldn't be there without him. But I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying some people's goats didn't play their supposed World Cup for their country, and they didn't play the final, and they get glazed for it. I'm sorry. I mean, it's facts, though, bro. It's facts because people want to talk. People want to talk. We were all there. We were all there, bro.
in that
Back in
topic, I'm with you.
2015, they were
I'm with
talking crazier, and I'm just talking with facts right now, bro.
you. Yeah,
And
I'm
I'm
with
not
you.
getting disrespectful. I'm talking facts. It might hurt, but that's the truth, bro.
You know,
That's the
I'm with
truth.
you with that. 100%. I'm with you on that. 100%. And you don't want to say names, but I'll say names. We're talking. He's talking about Ronaldo. But bro, cool. I'm with you on that topic. I just don't. To me, no me cae como pues un jugador con 6 goles, güey.
Check this. Check this out, though. Check this out, right?
Like how?
I'm gonna
But
talk about Pelé. Some people's undisputed GOAT. 3 World Cups, right? Right? His first World Cup, sensational, bro. 17 years old, 6 goals in 4 matches. Ridiculous. Out the park. This is outperforming anybody we're talking about right now.
he just
Right?
had 6 goals. That's
Next
exactly.
World Cup though, the next World Cup that they won in Chile. 1 goal in 2 matches. What happened? It's a 8 game or 7 game tournament, no? What happened the rest of the tournament? He got hurt. It's a part of the game. It's a team sport, bro. Up, up, up. La ley. Nah, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But nah, bro. It's a team
You
sport,
know,
bro.
bullshit you be
It
talking.
really is. And
This shit off.
do you think Brazil wins that World Cup with or without Pelé. Let's say they didn't take him.
Second one.
Yeah, that second one where he had one goal, the same as Yamal has right now. The same at, and he was a little older, right? 4 years later from 17,
But that's no
21.
accolade to Pele's resume though, that World Cup though. Right? I mean, he didn't go off and win a Ballon d'Oro or the
I mean,
Golden.
they couldn't, bro. There was no. It was different back then, bro. I'm just trying to give a comparison, bro. Like, I mean, it's a tough one,
Good.
right? Different
But I'm
times, but still though, and he still nobody says anything. Nobody says nothing about that one World Cup where he just scored one goal. No one cares because it's a World Cup. It's a
all,
World
you-
Cup,
all
and
you're doing,
ultimately Yamal is still there doing his
all,
job.
all you are doing is proving my point of why you're de-glorifying the shit out of Jude Bellingham.
I give him his flowers, bro. I give him his flowers,
No,
but
you haven't. You
I,
keep goalposting. You just said Gordon, bro. You hated Gordon 2 months ago when I told you, Bolly, he's not a bad player. He's a legit role player.
I
He's
put some
gonna
respect on
bust
him
his
too.
ass. And
Clearly,
now you
I think,
want to put Gordon. You literally hit us with Gordon was the
bro,
player of the match. Like,
in the World Cup, you got to do your job and more, bro. Bellingham was doing that. Look,
okay, so I gotta ask
Congo,
Jude about
Mexico,
Canada.
whoever else, who was their other tough opponent? Whatever. Like I said, when it came to the final boss, though, bro, I don't think
Yeah,
so, bro.
well,
I
yeah. I
didn't
mean,
think so. I
there's
didn't
there's
think so,
levels. There's
and I was
levels.
right, bro.
There's
If I
levels.
was wrong, F it. But like I said, I rewind, bro. I said Jude, top class player,
You would
didn't
agree
come
though.
close,
There's
bro.
levels to it though, right?
Yeah, absolutely, bro.
Okay, so there was never a comparison like with Jude and Messi and
For the tournament,
even
yeah. I
Mbappe.
mean, and I mean for the
Comparison,
tournament, you said
comparison,
Jude was
comparison. That's
a
different, bro.
candidate for a player of the group stages, or no, the tournament, the whole
Yeah, that's
tournament.
fine. Okay, that's fine. But listen, Wei. Listen. I break it down so it's on camera and then people could go and give us feedback through text messages, Instagram, whatever. A candidate is totally different than a comparison, bro. You see what I'm saying? Like, if I were to
You
ask
have
you,
to compare. You have
look,
to compare
hold on,
candidates, though.
hold
You
on,
have
hold
to
on.
compare candidates, though.
Yeah,
What do
no,
you
I agree,
mean?
hold on,
To
though.
ultimately pick
Hold on,
whoever
though.
was the best one.
Hold on, though. If I were to ask you, just straight up, bro, straight up, if I were to ask you, Bolly, give me your top five players of the tournament. You're one and you're five, there could be a huge fucking gap in it, right? Would you agree? Like one is outperforming five so much. Would you agree
I'll
with
give you
that?
a five real quick, bro. I'll give you a
Oh,
five
would
real
you
quick.
agree with that? Okay, answer my thing and then you go. No, like, would you agree with that?
I don't
Like
know, bro.
like for example, look, one is Messi. Let's just say one is Messi, right? And then your number
Messi.
five. Listen. Whoever you put at five, the gap could be huge, right? Would you agree? Like one could be so much superior than number five.
Yeah,
Okay, so that's still five
he's
candidates
the
though.
top 10, not five, top
Okay,
five,
and that's
though,
fine.
bro.
That's your
I
point.
mean,
But
and it's cool. But like I said, ultimately, that's still giving him his flowers. But I was still saying that before, bro. Like, cool, that's good. He's been doing his thing. Give him best young player of the tournament type beat. But
I wouldn't
when it
give him
came
best player.
to comparing them, you go and say this is the player of the tournament. You have to compare them, bro. I compared him to Holland, not as much impact, bro. I compare him to Kane,
Okay,
not as
that's
much
two,
impact. I compare him to Dembele, not
three.
as much impact. You could say though, let's be real, Dembele got quiet at times, but he had a
We go
Hattie
two. We
though.
go two.
Let's not say
If you
he
talk
didn't.
about ghosting, we go two.
I
You're
would
saying
say
a Haaland.
I
You're talking about ghosting.
think Jude was more important for his country though than Dembele. So let's take away Dembele, bro. Let's take him
Okay,
away.
so then you put Jude at three
Messi,
in no order.
Kylian,
Two,
Kane,
three. Haaland.
Haaland.
Four.
You ready for this one?
Do it, bro. It has to be Jude, bro.
Gordon and Jude, bro.
You see what I'm saying, bro?
Gordon
Don't
and Jude.
go talking
Bro,
about
because
Yamal
look
being
at
the
the game
pussy.
though, bro. Look at the game. Like I said, Jude did his job. At times he overperformed when it was the real big game. Supposedly, what they were saying about Argentina and Messi, oh, they hadn't played a real opponent. All right, when England had to play their toughest test, semifinals, whatever, he didn't do anything, bro. He just did his job, but he didn't do more. Gordon has been doing that. He has shut me up, bro. I did not put respect on him. Here we go. I'm gonna put my flowers into a basket and give it to Gordon, bro.
I just don't
And
think you're.
I hope he does this at Barca. That'd be great. He's
He's
looking
gonna do
great.
it, Barca. I'm telling you
I
right now. I've been saying it.
I need to put the respect on him. Respect on
And he's
Jolie.
only 25, bro.
Yeah, I mean, his work rate is real. They weren't capping about that. Rashford really wasn't needed, but Rashford could have gone in if Gordon was tired. He didn't. That cost England the game, bro. Honestly, in my opinion. And yeah, I'm gonna give it to Jude. I think Jude and Gordon, to me, Jude's gonna edge it for the goals and the assists, bro. But I don't know, bro. No
Okay,
say,
so in
no
other words,
say.
though, he's a candidate, even if he's your sixth. In other
Yeah,
words, he's a candidate.
he's there. He's there.
And I agree. I agree. You have to compare. I
That's
agree.
giving him
Because
flowers.
you're right.
Cause before I was saying no, you know. So
Yeah, and I would agree. I
I
think you're
gotta
right. You're
gotta
right.
tip my hat to him, bro.
You have to compare him. Like you're right. But where I was going with my take is for me, if it's up to me, shout out Drake. But if it was up to me, bro, Jude was England's best player throughout everything. And if you want to go stats, well then
I
he
like it.
tied a prime time Harry Kane, right? Like, so then you're gonna go off. Okay, now we'll go into group. Now we'll go to knockout. Okay, Congo, Kane. Okay, Mexico, Jude. Okay, Norway, Jude. Okay, Argentina, neither. So then you'd go like based off that logic, Jude outperformed Kane in the KO stages, right? Yeah, they both ghosted against the GOAT. I agree, bro. And I agree also, I think I'll retake my take about the comparison. I agree. You got to compare 1 and 3, 1 and 5. I agree. I think where my take was going with it, where I was going with it, I'll stand on it. He's a top five candidate of this tournament. Yes, maybe the whole tournament now
I think
looks
that's valid, bro. I think
now
that's valid.
now it looks stupid, bro. Now it looks dumb. Agree in me saying he is the number one. He could be the number one. He has arguments for number one. Now it looks dumb because you're eliminated and the GOAT.
I don't think
You
it's dumb.
know,
I think
no, it
it's
looks
just a
dumb now.
miss, but it's not dumb, bro.
No, no, in terms of
Because
player of the tournament,
look.
like
If they
number one,
go, let's say he shows up, bro,
like number
sends
one
the
though.
goat home, and then he goes and wins it, bro.
Yeah,
Then
that's my logic.
it's not that it looks dumb. It just didn't happen. It was kind of like a miss, you could say, with the prediction. But if he goes and does that, bro, we're hearing Ballon d'Or shouts, or are we
Well, that's
not?
but that's what I'm saying.
I
Like
mean, maybe.
now it looks dumb though.
Who knows?
But before the semi happened, and if
I
that
guess so.
logic that
I
you
wouldn't
just
say that, but
well, I'm just speaking on myself. I'm talking about my own. I think it's a dumb
because,
assessment.
bro,
Now that he's
ultimately,
eliminated, now
yeah,
that he didn't show
yeah.
up, now it looks dumb. But if he does what you just said, where you score, and I said, God forbid he score a goal because then it's like, and he eliminates them, and it's like, damn, bro.
Bro,
But it didn't.
they could have though, bro. Like I said, they had the game. They really did. Like respect to them because they had the world champs on their ass, about to send them home. They eased up just a little bit. I mean, I don't know what they thought it was, but
So much younger, like.
and and like I said, I wanted to mention, bro, Jude's got that potential, bro. He's got the foundation for it. He's at arguably one of the biggest club in the world, you know? So he can
Yeah,
be
I think.
better. And that's scary.
Yeah, I
That's
think. I
scary.
think, bro.
And let's say, I mean, I don't know, this is super hypothetical, but bro, like a more evolutionized Jude, and maybe a little less pecho frio for England, and it would have been a different scoreline, bro. Like they would have, they have the potential to do it, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna sit here and say England's a dog water nation, but they are the most pecho frio, especially for what they have, what they represent in the modern game, their value, you know what I mean? Like it shouldn't be that, but bro,
Like,
the bigger they are, the harder they fall, bro. And you know what? I'm gonna shout out my Mexico, mi Mexico. We've fallen so hard, bro. Stay patient. Stay patient. You just never know, bro. You just never know.
hey, Jude.
But, but sometimes, bro, I get a feeling that we might just live to see something good, bro. A cup, I don't know. But see Mexico compete up there? I think so, cause bro, like I said, we lost to England because of coaching mistakes, not because of what we could do on the field. And that's crazy to say, bro. That, like I said, that's crazy to say. I think Mexico is a giant. I think our best history is coming, and that's just how it is, bro. I think Mexico is the people, the nation, its history. I think it's owed that. We have the potential, and I think we'll live to see something good, bro. For real, for real. Will it be a chip? I don't know. In our lifetime, I don't know. But I think we'll get up there, bro. I think we will. Um,
Win a Copa America, bro.
y ojalá que que Dios nos dé vida, bro, to get there, man. For real.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I want to say one thing before we move on. This is my take for
Cheers,
the people who don't know.
cheers to that.
This is my take for the people who don't know. That don't know. Jude to me is super overrated. Mind you, this World Cup, bald. Mind you, this World Cup, I'm on the wagon. He's performing. He's 23. He's scoring, going neck and neck with Kane. That's what my eyes are seeing. So I'm not going to knock him. My take on Jude is, and I hope Madrid and Fiorentino's dictator Mbappe don't see this. Jude has to be low key in a 4-4-2 type of formation and something that just lets him be, bro, a lo que tú quieras, but when we're attacking, be inside the 18. Be in position to score. They fixed that little tweak, bro, which is not a hard adjustment with Madrid. And we're gonna see 2023, I think is when they won the UCL. With Jude being head honcho, scoring all these tap-ins that you hate, headers, whatever the case is. We're gonna see that again, bro. Why? Because de gol, bro. And his first touch, tronco. Dribbling, tronco. Long balls, tronco. Cool. But if you could put the ball in the net, no one cares about the tronco. For example, I'll give you Chicharito, bro. He's one of my goats. Top three Mexican player of all time. Argue with the wall if you don't think so. He was a tronco too, and what'd he do? In the net. What'd he do? In the net. Right spot, in the net. Sure, he's more of a striker. Jude's more like of a 10 type of player, false nine type of player, whatever you want to put him in the conversation with. But bro, that's my take on him. And I'm just telling you, bro, I think he's a top five candidate. I think he balled. I think I put him over Kane, over being the better player for England this whole tournament. I put him over Kane. That's just my take. I think I want to give another quick little shout out to the GOAT, to the one and only autistic GOAT, Lionel Messi. But at the same time, it's like, he been doing that. He been doing this. In 2016, when they wanted to kill him and his family, sorry YouTube, but they wanted to neck him. Bro, when he was getting death threats, where he came out and literally crying because his son was talking about, why are we getting death threats in Argentina? Aren't we from here? We all thought, bro, sell out.
It's
I
actually a
mean, we were
crazy
both
thing,
there.
bro,
We
and
were both
like
there.
I
We
don't
were
think
sad.
people imagine.
We were both
I mean,
sad.
they
When
can't. I mean, we could barely
wait,
imagine what that's like, you know?
wait, and now take away that. I think it was 16. I could be a little bit wrong on my time frame. Post that retirement, comes back 2018. Cool. Doesn't get it done. Ran into a stacked France team. Cool. The following tournament, Copa America winner. Following tournament, Cup winner. Following tournament, Copa America winner. And he's on the steps of a back-to-back World Cup. And I could be a little bit wrong on the time frame, so forgive me, guys. All after 35 way with the World Cup aspect. All after 35, bro. And I just want to say, I think that's why I kind of wasn't thinking about him as player of the tournament, or why I was looking at these young jits more than I was looking at him. I know, like, he's the GOAT. I've been seeing this from him. But man, when shit hits the fan, give me Don Lionel Andres Messi 10 out of 10 times, please. Thank you. Peace.
I think the only surprising thing, bro, at this point, it's the age that he's doing it at. Because
30.
other than that, bro, besides injury, this guy has shown no decline except his pace, and that's like by a bit because he's a small, nimble player. A lot of shit benefits him for real. His play style, where he plays as a 10, I kind of saw it just I don't know, as like a good I don't know. For him, it's a win-win. It's perfect for him, bro. Now let's look at Ronaldo, bro.
Is the debate
For
over?
him, it's harder, bro. I mean, officially,
Has
right?
it
Because
been
a
though?
lot of stuff's got to go right. You know, you could be a crack. You could be like, look at Neymar, right? Look at Neymar. He would have been winning Balones de Oro, bro. But look there, he came up in, bro. These two goats, bro. These monsters. So there was no arguing with that. And I feel like I don't mean to
Is it
cuss, but
is the debate over? Was there ever a debate? Questions.
like I said, I don't mean to cuss, but it just made me. I've been thinking about it, and I think to me it was over in '09 when Messi gave him the L, and he ultimately proved. Like I'm just saying, like game, bro. In the game, send him home in the biggest game of them all, and not just that. I mean, I think over time we've seen just kind of what Messi is, what he does. It's incomparable, bro. I mean, his numbers are insane, bro. That does not take away from Ronaldo, but it's just levels, bro. It's levels. And again, I brought him up earlier. For Ronaldo, it's harder, though, bro. It's harder because I think he started off on the wing, right? Explosive, left midfielder, as some people want to call it. Whatever.
A
Um,
dribbler, supposedly.
right. I guess he gets hurt around 2013, 2014, transitions into a striker, but was already kind of like a left cut in. So already cutting into a central striker role, right? Later on into his career, solidified striker, poacher, when the ball's in the air. It happens. Don't matter. Don't matter. He
And that's
was
where his
a
prime became.
striker. A striker.
That's where his prime became.
Yeah, ultimately, right? And I
I
mean,
think so.
for the UCLs, a couple offside goals, but for the UCLs, bro, it was all pass the ball to Ronaldo, and it worked. A couple offside goals there, but that's how it is sometimes. That's how it is. I'm gonna be real. I ain't gonna lie. Messi's been Messi and Argentina have been getting some crazy favoritism, and it sucks to say, but that's a sport. That's the sport that we watch. We all want to see an honest game, but the best teams get favored, and it sometimes es un descaro. I say this as like a Mexico fan, bro. You want to see a fair game. I think a lot of shit would have been different, but let's just be real. The most popular teams get crazy, crazy, bias. But that doesn't take away from them, bro. I don't think this takes away from this era of Argentina. I don't think that takes away from that era of Madrid because they were monsters, bro. I mean, they were stacked. They had Bale scoring yangers, doing whole 100-yard dashes, doing bicycle kicks in the Champions League final. There's no arguing with that, bro. You got to tilt your head to that. They had cracks, bro. And out of nowhere, they were coming out of nowhere. We had our Iscos, our Asensios. It was just like, what's going on at Madrid? Like
I
everything's
sense
going right for them. I mean, you know what I mean, though. Like they were having players just coming out, like right. You said
no,
Asensio,
I sense
but
the
like
the lefty guy, right? Is that what you're talking about?
Asensio, nah, he's a righty. I'm pretty sure, bro.
What are you talking about the center back?
Nah, the attacker, the
Yeah, the
midfielder,
attacker,
bro.
the lefty guy, no? Yeah, he was lefty. He was lefty. Okay,
Not a
okay.
center back, though.
My fault. I
Nah,
know what
he's,
you're
he's
talking.
an attacker, bro.
I thought you
Where
were talking about the center back fool, but he was a lefty though. But yeah, you're
No,
right.
Asensio. Oh no, you're thinking about the. No, I'm talking about. No, I'm
You're
talking
talking
about
about the attacker.
UCL
Yeah,
era,
yeah, yeah.
bro.
I
Yeah,
got
the
you. My fault.
attacker.
Yeah, my
That
fault.
was
My fault.
fun, bro.
That's
That
why
was just.
that's why I was like, what?
Ese güey nomás está ahí porque es un. He's probably like Florentino's like
Because
son-in-law or
Florentino's
something, you
protected
know?
from jail time. If you know, you know. But it's all good. It's a different
Yeah,
conversation.
that's why I said that. That's why I said that, bro.
I thought you were talking about him, bro. Yeah,
You get what I'm saying, though,
It's
bro.
only Picolín is like a good
And
center.
even then, bro, they've had kind of average players that still performed well. Why? Because of that era. Like I said earlier, bro. When I talked about Pele and Yamal and these legendary players, what they bring to their team, it just elevates everybody, bro. It made
Makes them all better.
Vasquez or whoever or Asensio look like freaking Bastian Schweinsteiger, I don't know, or Pirlo, you know? So, like I said, we can't take
Robo.
away from that, bro. We can't take away from that, bro. If it wasn't for that, Barca would have probably, we probably would have seen Barca dominate for a decade, but it didn't, and we have to respect that, bro. And I think, a couple of people are gonna bring up all the politics and stuff. Like I said, bro, we gotta respect what we see on the field. Ultimately, bro, I think Ronaldo kind of, you could say he kind of
Oh
got the
no.
edge, bro, in Europe, bro. We got to give it to, like, we kind of got to say that, but at the same time, I feel like Messi, he has played long, or not longer, sorry. He played less time in Europe. He only had one chip less in regards to the UCL, and he absolutely mops him in league titles. So I think it balances out, bro, in regards to that debate, you know?
So the debate was over
But
now.
I think in the game though, right? Football's about results. Oh my god, I almost pulled out my headphone. Um, results didn't always go Messi's way, right? Like you said earlier, we saw a crazy, crazy era where his own country didn't want him. Why? Because he was winning everything at Barca, didn't make it happen, and it's crazy, bro. They crucify this guy. Fast forward to now, we
He's
all
about to
know,
give
bro.
him two,
We
bro.
all know. I
He's
think,
about to give him
I think
two, bro.
2022, if it like everything biased, unbiased, there was after that, it was like nail in the coffin, bro. But for true ball knowers, bro, true ball knowers, that shit was over a long time ago, bro. Because you just know, bro. This guy's numbers are ridiculous, and f the numbers, bro. Just look at the pitch, and the fact that Ronaldo competed with this freak of nature, this alien. I mean, respect to him, bro. Respect. I've said it before. The
But
goat
did
of
he?
the humans, the human goat, with
But did he though?
a little bit of UEFA help, but still though, bro, he was the best of them all, and I don't care what people say. He's the best, better than Pelé, Zidane, any other player we've seen besides Messi, bro.
Yeah, I think
There's no,
Ronaldo.
no one comes close, bro. No
I
one
think
comes close.
Ronaldo, the fact that his goal machine attribute, like, nah, he's two, and he's not going lower than two.
OP, OP,
Not
bro.
going
He's
lower than two. And
OP.
anyone wants to argue with the wall, they could go for it, bro.
Yeah,
That's
I don't want to hear
that's
no
pretty obvious stuff.
Pelé, no none of that.
Yeah, nah.
Get out of here, bro.
Um,
Anybody that disrespects, I don't know. But I'm gonna mention something crazy
go ahead.
in terms of like ability though. I think it's pretty fair. But the only guy that didn't get to the party because of bad, terrible luck was R9, bro. I think if R9 has the luck that Messi and Ronaldo had for the longevity, this guy's in that conversation, bro. Because R9 was like that. He was ridiculous, bro.
But
I
yeah.
mean, I think he was both of them combined in one. And that's crazy to think. Go look at it,
Mm,
bro. Go look at the stats. His stats were insane, bro. Insane with PSV, Barca, Inter. Has his injury at Inter, it kind of slows down. But look at that time span, bro. Insane, bro. Insane. And we've talked a lot about who's the best young player we've seen. Yamal's trajectory right now. We've seen Neymar, Mbappe, Messi, right? The best young players we've ever seen at the time, right? The goats. Look at the numbers, bro. R9 might have been like he was really like I'm telling you, bro. If it all goes the way it kind of went for Messi and Ronaldo, R9 would have been up there, bro. At least 4 or 5 Ballon d'Oros. He's Brazilian, bro. He was Brazilian. had everything to was already at the biggest teams, had one of the most ugly and unfortunate injuries that could happen, to a football player. It's just a shame, bro, and that goes for a lot of players, bro. It really is situational. We've seen a lot of players that didn't win the Ballon d'Oro that you're just like, what? You people will mention their name and you'll be like, what? Like, it's crazy, bro. Football's cruel, and that's why I think it's insane. The longevity of these two, the goats right here, it's just crazy, bro. I think we might not see it again. And if someone, I said it before, bro, if someone even does half of what Messi has done, and I'm gonna just say that, like that's already gonna be crazy, bro. For real, for real.
No, facts. No, I think it's crazy. I think it's crazy that they both have had such a like. I don't think it's a crazy assessment to say both of them could have probably still been in a Europe top 5 league playing. Like they left, I feel like they kind of left too early, and it was kind of like what? For whatever
Yeah,
reasons they left, I guess. You
it's
have your
like
crazy conspiracy about Messi coming over here for the World Cup. I don't know why Ronaldo left. Like he was a poacher. He could have just kept playing at, I don't
it's
know,
the
small
pressure,
team.
bro. It has to be the pressure. And
I don't know.
the
I
they're
think that's what's
they
phenomenal
both
about
dealt
him.
they both dealt with some bullshit. Ronaldo with the shit at Madrid, no le querían pagar, even though he was their GOAT player. Messi was getting paid, but it's crazy because the whole financial shit and they weren't winning UCLs and all that pressure. Bro, they're human too, bro. They're human too, and yeah, I mean, on the field, they're the goats, this and that, but they're human too, bro. I mean, Messi literally retired from the national team, so it shows you how real it gets, bro.
He robbed us a
And
little.
at one point, I mean, bro, at that point for both of them, like I said, they aparted themselves light years away. You know, Ronaldo chilling on the outside of the solar system, which is ridiculous. He's out of this world. But Messi, fucking light years away, bro. Like you guys get the comparison, bro. And I do want to shout out LeBron and Jordan because if Ronaldo was from a different time, let's say Ronaldo was from Jordan's era, right? LeBron, Messi, same era. The debate really would have never stopped, bro. Because the whole comparison thing and the defense was harder. I don't know. I look at it and I think the defense was a whole bunch of PE teachers locking up MJ. Nah, I'm kidding. But it wasn't what it is today, and the game gets harder and harder, and that's why I think we're absolutely blessed to have seen them both play at the same time. Blessed because not what y'all think, but I think all the headaches, bro, all the cancer that would have been developed, bro, because the debates would have gone to. I mean, I've seen people shoot each other because of the Michael Jordan and LeBron debate, bro. I don't doubt like it gets that crazy, bro. It shouldn't, but it would have gone to that, bro. Like, it's insane, bro. It's insane. We
I
got
think
super blessed that they came at the same time. If not, it would have been mayhem, bro. They would have said, "No, this
I
guy
think
was the best."
I'd
You
give you
can't tell me.
pushback though, bro.
Yeah,
I think I'd tell you that they both needed each other. I don't think it would be like an MJ and
interesting.
LeBron era similar thing, like where one was balling at a certain time and then the other
It's an
one 20
interesting
years
take.
later was balling, and now it's like, oh, let's debate who would be better because it's hypotheticals. Like in this case, like we saw them at the same time, and I think Ronaldo needed Messi like Messi needed Ronaldo, bro. I think, bro, Madrid plays on Sunday and Messi just scored a
Maybe.
hat
I
Saturday
mean, maybe,
night,
bro.
and Madrid plays on Sunday night, Ronaldo got two, or he got three, or he got four, and vice versa, bro. And I think it made this debate so cool that we did get to witness it at the same time. Because you could be biased for whoever you want, and you could bring your arguments to the table either way. But where I think for sure, bro, where everyone should agree, no debate, Ronaldo needed Messi and Messi needed Ronaldo. Facts. Because it
Yeah, and
elevated him.
that's not a bad
Kept him
take,
hungry,
bro.
bro.
That's
Kept
not
him
a bad
hungry.
take. Because, like I said, once you get to the top, I mean, think about
Kept
it.
him hungry, bro.
Some of Messi might have called that at 3 or 4. Would have been like, I'm good, bro. I've already won more than anybody. I'm at the top. I'm telling you, the pressure.
Put Barca on the map
You never
like
know,
that.
bro. You never know. Maybe you're right, bro.
I'm telling you,
And
bro.
but and let's be real, bro. Let's be real. I mean I know the humble gimmick, or I'm not gonna call it a gimmick, but Messi's a competitor, bro. He's a
Bro, he for
competitor.
sure watching
You know what
Madrid.
I mean? So so yeah, bro. I think that might be a valid take, bro, for
Yeah,
real.
I think
Because
they needed each
if you
other.
don't have, it's like, yeah, bro. When you're training, it's like when you go shoot. You're not gonna go as hard as when you're with your boy shooting. And this
It's
one's
like
making bangers. You're like,
you're
ah,
gonna want to go,
like I'm gonna tap
band
in.
for band. It's
A
like
huevo. It's
it's like
it's
for
it's nature,
example,
bro.
bro.
It's nature.
Wait, es como Yamal and Mbappe. I know it's a huge age gap, but you can't tell me that Mbappe's not feeling it right now, bro. Where it's like, and again, we'll kind of get into a little bit. We're already on, we're
I
already,
know he's like, who the
bro.
hell does this kid think he is?
I
Yeah,
bet you not, because bro, let's just a hypothetical. He goes and he wins it. Okay, 19. Okay, Mbappe won it at 18. They both weren't head honchos. Both were definitely a key part of their teams. Cool. But bro, let's just say next year again they gotta go head to head, bro, in the Liga. More, yeah, oh yeah, 100%. Not even a little more, 100%. One goal to four, bro. Yeah. But in terms of like, they still both weren't the guys.
yeah,
That's what I'm
yeah.
getting
You
at.
had Pogba, Griezmann, Giroud, all these fools playing out of their mind. No,
Like
yeah,
you
yeah.
can't tell
I
me
get you
that
though.
he's the guy, right? Like
Yeah,
you could tell me he's one of the guys, and I'd be yeah, and I'd say same shit for Yamal, right? Like he's one of the guys, right? If you know ball, you know ball. Okay, cool. And you're not telling me Mbappe's not feeling it though. Bro, now I gotta go play this guy La Liga. He's a World Cup champion now too. The only thing he needs now is a UCL. He's gonna be like, damn, now I gotta. This is me thinking he wants to be a winner. Cause you know how I feel. I feel like he doesn't want to be a winner. I feel like he
and
cares
that's
about
what we
his
need,
own
bro. That's
accolades,
maybe that's what Mbappe needs to
and
go
that's what
get
I'm
that
saying.
UCL.
That's where I was
And
going with it though.
I
Like
mean, I'm a Barca fan. I don't want to see that happen, but
it's like the
you
Ronaldo
you
Messi
do
shit,
want to
bro.
see them compete, though.
Ocupas otro güey que te va a poner el tiro. That's where I'm going at it with it. Like he might need Yamal to go win this World Cup, so then he could be like, bro, I gotta go win the UCL because that's the only thing he doesn't have. It's the only thing I don't have. Or I gotta go get a Balón de Oro. But to get that, we know you gotta get a UCL damn near. So it's like
And this is all obviously like it's
hypotheticals.
it's harder
Oh, that's where I
said
was.
than done, you know. But like for these guys, bro, like it's in reach, bro. These guys are not generational talents.
They both
They're
have so much
they're
time.
more than that, bro. And it's
They have
crazy,
so
you
much
know.
time.
We got to look at it for what it is, but the competition is real, bro. It gets harder and harder, and you know, just like any sport, right? We had mentioned basketball. It's so hard just to win one, bro.
But I think they need each
It's
other. I
so
think
hard
these
to just
two need
get
to
one
remember this
championship.
shit.
And oh man, it hurts so much. It hurts obviously as a Barca fan. I feel like we've been so close at times. Yeah, so far, unfortunately. And that's football, bro. That's football. But
But yeah, bro.
if you time traveled, bro, back in time, talk to me when I was 10 years old. Said,
I
would you
would
have this
not
all
know.
pan out? Would you have this all pan out?
And make sure to
And
stay
but
like
you see the
4 years.
GOAT win 2 World Cups at the end of it. You all right with all this?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Easily.
I'm all that Neymar
Bro,
leaving, all that other BS, Messi not getting that six for Barca, all
bro,
those. I don't care, bro.
bro.
This is
We'll finish off with
man.
this, bro.
Football is cruel, but yet it is so fair. It is so fair.
Let me
They
ask you
can't say we didn't deserve this one, bro. All the Barca,
that
the
he didn't
Messi
deserve it
stands,
way.
yeah, but as fans too,
I know, but like that
because we've been there since, bro.
like
We've
if
been
you
there
come
too,
to
bro.
imagine what he was going through.
We've been there too, bro. I mean, bro, I have been there since the start, right? My pops. Let me show you. Look, the one you got on the back, right here. Look to your left. I don't even need it. I have it right here, but
The Messi one? Oh, this one?
no, the Ronaldinho one. I think the season after that was Messi's first season, but Rafa Marquez was already there. I have that jersey. My pops got it. Why?
Best Mexican national of all time.
Best Mexican defender was playing for Barca, right? We're already there, and Barca was already good. They're a crack, Ronaldinho, etc. Then this kid comes out of nowhere. Some guy that I identified with a lot, bro. Shorter than everybody, little guy. most average looking guy doing the most doing the most unaverage things, bro. And it was just like, whoa, you know. I feel like that shit it hits home
But
for
you were for
sure,
sure, hey, you
and
were for
and
sure
it's
bullying
crazy, bro.
people.
Because seeing the whole what happened?
You were for sure bullying kids when you were 8 years.
Nah, I
I
don't think
already
so.
know, bro. You definitely are. You give me a vibe that you're a bullying.
Nah, I was more like I wasn't a bully, but like
Or were you hitting the shuffles?
I definitely bite back. I was a demon, bro. Like actually bite back. It's insane. Uh, but we were a kid, different times, you know. I was
Shit
a
don't
little
count.
demon.
Shit don't count.
Nah, I don't count. But you get the point. You know what I mean? You get the
Yeah,
point. It's
yeah.
it's insane, bro. Seeing his whole just process. That's why I go hard for him, bro. Ronaldo, as well. You know, but I wasn't watching soccer in '03, '04 when he debuted. I was getting my ass cleaned, you know? So that's maybe why it hits different. You see some bias, but I'm just glad it went like that for me. I think I no disrespect. I chose the right side of history. And it's been a blessing, bro. No disrespect to Ronaldo, but if if I were to have to repeat this whole life, bro, make me a Barca fan any other lifetime, bro. Any other galaxy. For real.
Agree.
For real, bro. And that's real. No disrespect to anybody else. But Barcelona is the greatest team of all time, bro. We've produced the greatest talents, had the greatest players to come through, the greatest player, and that's all facts, bro. That's not an opinion.
Yeah.
Argue
Yeah.
with the wall.
With that right there, I think is a perfect time to bring up the fact. So you trying to leave or what?
No, I was signing that out.
Uh,
I was
with
signing out all
that
the
right
haters,
there
bro.
though is a
They be
perfect time
hating,
to
bro.
mention that another World Cup features a base of La Masia. What do you think about that? Again, más que un club
I'm
representing.
telling you, bro,
Hey,
we're the
did
greatest.
you get a trophy for that or no?
Barca's going for their second World Cup.
That's crazy. That's a crazy take, bro.
Barca's going for their second World Cup. You know what I mean? I mean,
Okay,
it's
before
just
we get to that
insane,
though,
bro. It's
before we get to
insane.
that though, the Argentina game, I think I want to finish off really quick, just to recap it really fast. Bro, you know what I love, and I hate that I'm gonna have to say this, but I love it because I'm a football fan. I'm a footy fan. Bro, I love and love and love the mentality of play style, the mentality of heart, the mentality of playing with huevos that Argentinians, whether they're a good team or they're an ass team, always play with, yo. I love that, bro.
It's a
If there's
mentality,
one
bro.
thing, if I'm gonna die, if I'm gonna watch my team playing and they're gonna die playing nothing, play with some balls, play with some heart. Okay, for example, like I'll give you Cruz Azul Pumas, not to make your heart sad and shit, but Cruz Azul Pumas, Pumas all season, what did they do? You knew they weren't the best team, and all they did was play with fucking huevos, like Efra would talk about, play with
No,
heart,
we overperformed like a motherfucker,
and
bro.
play
We were
with,
not supposed
bro.
to be
Okay,
there, but
that's
that's
what
the
I'm saying
beauty
though.
of
As a
football.
fan, though, way
Yeah,
that's what
yeah,
you want every time.
yeah.
Now
No, absolutely,
Pumas
bro.
is not gonna do that again, though, right? Like we already know why, because we had that
Not
Messi
likely to.
mentality.
Not likely to.
You see what I'm
Not likely
saying?
to.
Like it's not likely.
And this, I'm a Pumas fan, bro. I hate saying that, but it's truth, bro. It's the
And
truth,
Argentinians
and it
though,
backs that up, bro. It really does,
they're gonna run that shit back.
because it's a mentality,
And it's
bro.
a
It's a
mentality, and I
mentality,
love it,
bro.
bro. Bro, because you can't tell me it's 1-0,
Why did we not
minute
pay
80
Efra,
something,
bro? We should have kept
bro.
this guy. Like,
Hey, bro, you can't tell me it's 1-0, minute 80,
oh
bro.
well.
1-0, minute 80 losing. And I have this shot so clear. It's almost like Messi's looking at the clock. I think they're playing in Atlanta, and he's looking at the ring camera thing. And he's like, bro, we have so much time. Like you could just see it. That's what I thought when he looked at the camera.
Yeah.
They get a
Well,
shot of
just
him.
keeping cool too, you know.
They get a shot of him, and he's just kind of like, bro, that's the vibe I got. Like, we have so much time to get one. Bro, meten la primera, way. And it was like, we don't want OT. You could feel it, bro. They could have easily just been like, all right, let's just kind of cool. We could even let England have the ball for a little bit, kind of relax, shift our lines. Bro, hell no. They were like, vámonos, way. This is not going to OT. We knock them out right here. And surely. The GOAT with his right. El Enano, autistic. Paz, here's your second assist. Get us over the top. Lautaro, put it in. Push it in. It's those balls. I saw videos. Those are the balls where you just gotta say yes to the ball. Let the ball hit you. Lautaro puts it away. Glory in the final again. Potentially back to back.
Remember when I texted the group chat
Que
when
mira,
Gordon
bobo.
came out of the game? I
Que
said it was
mira, bobo.
GG's. It was
That's
GG's,
beautiful.
bro.
That's beautiful, bro.
Argentina played and plays the best football, bro. International, at least at that level. I mean, they just played the best, bro. And again, bro, they smelt blood. England had the game. Ultimate bottle jobs. Big, big, big bottlers. Makes me think of Arsenal. It's in their DNA. They're the biggest
Where
bottlers
the
in
fuck is
history,
Saka
bro.
at, bro?
I'm sorry, man. Poor guy. Poor guy.
No que muy verga.
Poor kid.
No que muy verga.
I've actually never seen him. I don't even know one memorable goal by him, and I can't think of one memorable performance of him in
That
a
I'm
big
gonna,
game
I'm gonna be honest
in
with you.
Europe or
Hey,
against anybody, bro. I just
I'm gonna
can't
be honest with you,
like everybody has that one game, like Salah when he scored that banger, he goes or whoever, you know what I mean? Like just whatever. Like no,
dude.
he doesn't. Yeah, even Jude, bro. Like and it's crazy, bro. And Saka gets that type of PR, but
Yo,
hey, where's she at?
yeah.
Where's she at?
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. And this is no shade intended. Pumas right now could sign them up if you drop the money, bro. That's how no show he's been in his career.
Heck no, bro. I don't even want him there. No, I'm serious, bro. I'm serious.
He's a no show.
I'm
Why would you
serious. We
want
can
him,
go
bro?
find some
Why would you want him?
better players at Sunday League than Saka, bro. Like
But yeah, man,
Saka's definitely another like
that's
he's
a
like
flaw.
he's like an
That's a flaw.
African prince that
That's a flaw.
really like one of those nations locked in with England. He's like, yeah, just have him play. You know, we already give you 99% of our resources, so you can have this guy play, and
Yeah,
this
that's a
guy's
flaw.
just
It's a Crystal Palace
not
ass
supposed
player.
to be there. That's an absolutely insane theory, I know, but that just goes to show how exaggerating people are with him. The way I exaggerated, people be talking like this guy was Yamal or something, bro. Like, who is this guy, Saka, bro? Still to this
And
day.
it's not just this
And
season.
he's pushing 30. Like,
Nah, he's
get
not.
out of here, bro.
Nah, he's
Bro,
still.
he's 20 fucking 5, 26.
Think
We're
so?
pushing 30, dog.
I think he's
I'm
like 20.
26, bro, and we're
20.
pushing 30.
Okay,
That's real. He's our age, bro. He's our
listen.
age.
And it's not just this season too, bro. He's been bad, bro. He's been a flaw.
Pushing 30 is not bad, but
He's
it's not a bad
24.
thing.
He's about to turn 25 though in September.
Okay,
No, but he's
for
been no
25,
show.
26, that's not no wonder kid age though. And
He's been a no
they
show.
treat he gets wonder kid treatment like, bro, you're not a wonder kid
Come
anymore.
on, man.
You're supposed to be like, bro, he's a year younger than Gordon.
Hey, hey,
That's crazy, bro. He's
fucking
definitely
England.
some
England
prince's
more
son.
pecho frío than Cruz Azul. If you know, you know. Hey, phenomenal performance by the GOAT though. Got him over the hump. We're here. We're in the final. I want to ask you, bro. What happened to France? Now, before you go though, I did say, bruh, Spain, I think we're undervaluing them a little bit too much. And I said, ojito, bro, break me down. Olise, where's she at? Dembele, where's she at? Okay, Mbappe doesn't get the balls. We're not going to use that narrative. Where's she at? Due, Barcola. I think Barcola was the only one that I rescued, and it's not because I brought him up the first episode or whatever. But he was the only one, to me, before they subbed him out, que estaba tratando de encarar. Trying to get Mbappe the ball, you could say.
Sure. The only
But
one
still, even him,
that
where's
could
she
have.
at? You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, bro, los juegos se juegan, bro. The games are to be
ojito
played.
con
That's the
España,
beauty
güey.
of it. I guess we're kind of realizing now that I mean, I didn't realize it
Ojito,
before.
bro.
Spain owns France in recent history, and
Say it. Say it. Just say it,
I
bro.
think we were kind of thinking like,
I don't want the
I mean, I
political
don't know,
rant answer.
right? we were thinking, I don't know, because when you look at it in World Cups though, separately, and I don't think they have played in a World Cup before, or in recent history, France had a lot better resume than Spain has. In the
France had a
past two
lot to
World Cups,
lose.
in recent,
Right.
So, and we all look at France as this powerhouse. We know what they can do, bro. We know what they can do. And I touched the topic where France has some gray areas. I do think if France, at the peak of their powers or whatever people want to say, yeah, they could thrash any team. But this is the beauty of football, bro. Everyone gets humbled. Everyone has their yin to their yang. I think Spain is that for them, bro. It
Say it,
really
bro.
is.
Say
And
it.
like I said,
Say it,
um,
bro. Last 3 years, last 4 years. It's 2022. Just
they
say
own
it, bro.
them. They own them, bro. I mean, they
Who
own
owns
them.
who, bro? I
I
don't
don't want
want
to
to
hurt
hear
no
these
feelings, bro.
gimmicks,
I don't
man.
want to
Let's
hurt no
get to
feelings.
it. You be trying to be too nice sometimes, too politically right, bro. I
It's
don't
because
want
I
to
know
hear
I'm
it.
right, and I just don't want to hear it, bro.
I don't
Just
care.
don't
I don't
want to
want to
hear
hear it.
it.
I want to hear it. I like hearing your voice.
Yamal owns Mbappe.
My wonderball.
That's awesome, bro. Let me show the camera again, bro. Show the
One thing
camera again.
is, I put some weak ass tape
World
on it though.
Cup finalist right there. Insane.
Why did it make
I
my
like
boy's
it.
lips so big, bruv?
That's sick. I love it.
But
What a crack.
somebody got your number, bro.
I can't even believe it, bro. I just remember the World Cup final, Argentina, Spain.
Sunday, 12 p.m. in New York. Should have been the Azteca. That's a different
I
conversation.
mean, it's so cool, bro, because it's gonna seal off uh, an amazing month, amazing couple, first shows, and it's been fun. We've definitely had, we all got our flaws, We're learning how to do this, but overall, bro, what's important is that it's fun, and
We
this
just
ain't the
want the
place.
ball.
This ain't the place for everybody, but this is a safe space because we talk about ball. We talk about everything. Sometimes we're gonna hear some bias, but at the end of the day, we gotta come down to earth and just look at it for what it is, man. Talk about what we see on the field. Yeah,
Where the
drop
Madrid fans
drop
at? I want to see it on the
comments. Let
comments.
us know how you feel. Don't be shy.
Yeah, I want to hear
To,
the
to
Madrid.
all our boys, to all our people, to
We
all
talked
the
about Messi.
haters, don't be shy, bro. We don't bite. Don't worry. We know you guys don't. It's just all bark, you know.
Yeah, I want to hear. I want to hear that. That'd be
But
cool.
that'd be great, bro. I mean,
Also,
I would love it. It comes later down the line. It's all good. Like I said, for now, it's just fun. I mean, this all came from us doing this on pro
World
clubs,
Cup.
So now we're just. I mean, it's fun, bro. It doesn't even feel like anything too serious or anything crazy. It's just kind of like it's just a part of our life, bro. It's ball. We love talking ball, and it's always a pleasure, and it's dope seeing what we can do with it.
I
You know.
think that before we go, I want to say something to the people that do watch us and the people that are barely finding out about us. Starting next week, we're going to be dropping Mondays and Thursdays. That's the plan. That's going to be our schedule. Probably won't be certain times, but just know Mondays, Monday nights, Thursday nights. Most likely, I'd say probably 95% of the time we'll have it out for you guys. New videos, new all that recaps, previews, debates. I do want to ask you really quick too. It'd be kind of cool to get the boys on this shit one time. The only things I wish we had more Madrid fans, like, cause Danny's not really a Madrid fan. Huey supposedly, Billy supposedly. So if you got like one of your cousins, it'd be cool to have a legit debate. The boys, someone you know is a hardcore Real Madrid fan. Just a
If
video
you know
nomás.
me, if you
Just a
know
video
me,
nomás, way.
I be trolling so hard because of my cousins, bro. I cannot have them on the show.
No,
No
but
way, bro.
just a video nomás where it's like we're gonna just talk about Madrid and Barca, and we're gonna talk about
Why
Ronaldo
not?
v Messi. That's it. You know, whether it's an
Why
hour,
not?
hour and a half, and just shoot the shits. You bring your facts, I bring my facts, and let's just for shits and giggles, bro. At the end of the day, if shit
Oh yeah,
goes
that'd be dope.
insane, cool, whatever. I just want to know because, like, bro, we'd be having topics, conversations on clubs, and it's like, damn, I wish you really were recording this so then we could like watch it and like be like, bro, what are you tweaking there? Or like, bro, like, would you say that? You know what I mean? Like, that'd be cool. So we
I
should
mean,
maybe down the line we'll get together. But uh, but yeah, bro. I just want to say that'd be cool, bro. I also I think we'll just end up, bro, really quick. Yeah, before we get to Liga Meki's back. I think we'll go Liga Meki's talk really quick, and then we'll just say our predictions of the final at the end. So I don't know if you have a particular thing you want to talk about with Liga MX. Liga MX is back officially as of yesterday. Already had VAR be a huge, huge thing.
I was hoping we were gonna forget, bro. I was
So
hoping. Liga MX is back.
see,
We are excited. We have just seen Mazatlan, or no, not Mazatlan, the base of Mazatlan, Atlante lose to Necaxa. Fortunately, it's just it wasn't their day, but it's cool to see Atlante back. And yeah, for
what a
the
beautiful
full league,
jersey.
bro, for the whole league, I mean, I'm excited. Yeah, it almost looks like a Barca one,
Yeah,
bro.
I was literally
Like,
about to say, bro, it almost looks
bro,
like
look.
this one, but like colors flipped.
No, look, it looks like this,
Yeah,
bro. It looks
yeah,
just like this one. Watch out.
but colors flipped though.
Yeah,
I think I don't know. It's nice though. I like it. Liga MX Atlanta started off with a L. Piojo already talking about refing. Gotta love Liga MX. It's so phenomenal. First game and Piojo's Atlanta's coach. Piojo, I'm talking about Piojo
that
Herrera.
crybaby was
First
crying.
game,
I knew he
already
was gonna
getting
cry.
wrecked.
I knew he was gonna cry.
Hilarious. So we also already had our first red because of Buffalo Aguirre covered his mouth. Insane. Liga MX, I love that. You know what I love about Liga MX though? It's so unique. It's so beautiful. It's so one-sided. How you know what's gonna suck, bro? The World Cup, and I was talking to Danny about this, bro. All these new rules they implied, Loki's been awesome, bro. The wasting time, the stop flopping. Liga MX yesterday, bro, the VAR check was like 4.5 minutes for if it was a foul.
Finally gonna put America in their place, bro.
No, that's not bad. No, they're not doing most of the stuff they're doing for the World Cup to Liga MX.
Oh, they're not.
No, I think I gotta check. We gotta check to see what they incorporated, but like they did incorporate the mouth thing, where like you cover your mouth and it looks like you're
Well,
insulting.
that's
It's
enough
straight
because they
red,
be talking like
and
some
there's already been one. So, but man, you gotta love
crybabies.
all this time wasting, the VAR taking its sweet ass time, bro. Like, you could watch a repetition, bro, and be like, "That's a foul." These fools
True.
that are literally fucking professionals, no, güey, se la pasan ahí. I think they'd be just chanting up and they gotta go rewind and shit,
You
you
know,
know.
you know what would be crazy, bro? I don't know why I
Chivas
just thought
wins
about this,
everything this season.
bro. What if they let like the public decide, right? Everyone that's watching, like, bro,
I'd give everything to
if it's
Chivas.
a,
What
if
are you
it's a
talking
bar
about?
check, fucking was it a foul or not, PK or not, and then whatever the
No,
majority of people says, bro, that'd be crazy, bro. What a
a quick
crazy
10 people per
concept.
game.
I don't know why my mind thought that, but
That'd be insane.
just think about that though. Like, and then that way it's like nobody can say nothing, bro. Like, nah, people would at the end of the day be like, nah, you guys are
I
just
would still be
biased.
lying, bro, if it didn't favor my team.
Yeah, that shit would never
Yeah,
work.
like this Argentina talk that's going on right now of the hope and all that, like, bro, we'd be doing.
That's true, bro.
Yeah. Liga MX tonight too. The champion actually
Ah,
plays tonight.
yeah,
Cruz Azul. León plays Atlas. Chivas plays tomorrow versus Toluca at home. Pumas got Pachuca at home.
only
It's
little
gonna be
teams
fun.
play
Monday's
during
gonna be
during the
fun.
week. Only the big teams are playing on the weekend. Sorry, except America. But you want to see the greatest team on earth? Tap in. Pumas is going to trample Pachuca. Put your money on it. Put your life savings.
Yes,
I'm just joking.
Monday's
Nah, but tap
episode
in, tap in. It's gonna be a great game.
Monday's episode is gonna be fun though, because it's gonna be a little bit of
Pumotas.
more of Liga MX talk, which is gonna be awesome. Like that's our bread and butter, so it's gonna be cool to talk about all that.
Yeah,
Let people know what's going on. I want to ask
yes,
really
sir.
quick. I'd be saying this shit a lot, so I'm just
We'll
gonna
see you
ask you
soon,
whatever.
Liga MX.
See you soon, bro. Can I ask you and just be genuine? Just
Anything.
be genuine,
Besides crazy
right?
shit.
I'm gonna ask you for two teams. Final Liga MX in December. I believe it's the 27th. I want to say I could be wrong. the second leg, I think. Whatever. It's in December. Two teams. Just comprometete. Two teams. Don't give me a winner. Just tell me the final is gonna be bang bang. That's it.
I don't know, but Pumas playing at their worst got to the final. So if we play good, I'll see anybody there, bro.
No, that's not
We'll
what I'm asking.
see
Why
anybody
Pumas
there.
will shut the fuck up?
Pumas and I
All
could
right,
see a
Pumas. What?
Chivas, I could see a
No, no, no. Just give me
Toluca,
two
I
names. I
could
can say two
see.
names. Look at
I
that.
can't decide between Chivas or Toluca. It's because football's situational. You never know. Right now it's early, but I'll see either Toluca or Chivas playing against my Pumas
Okay, comprometed
if we
one.
tap in. If we tap in. Nah, but for real, I mean, all jokes aside, I really do think so. I think Pumas could make it back to the final. I'm gonna back my team to do it. Honestly, um,
Okay, Pumas plays who? Just comprometed, bro. It's just a. I mean, bro, we haven't even seen our teams play yet. The market's not
give me
even done.
Chivas, bro. Give
All
me
right,
Chivas.
Pumas Chivas.
I think
And they're
Toluca is. It's crazy to say, but I'm not gonna be the one to have said it. Turco said it. We already won these leagues. We're on to the big fish. They want to get
FIFA Club World
well.
Cup.
Well, they won the
They
Conca
want the Club
Champions,
World
right?
Cup.
So they won it though, no?
Yeah,
So they won that, right?
they want the
Now they
Club
want the
World Cup,
Club
I
World Cup,
think.
and that
League's
doesn't mean they're not
coming.
going to compete. But when it comes to it, they're going to prioritize, those bigger tournaments over the league, and I think that's kind of dumb because low key they could have competed for the title, but oh well,
How I feel, bro. All I really care
that's
about
good
is
for
winning. Like,
Pumas. But at the end of the day, and that's crazy to say that speaks for the caliber of their team, bro. They're a generational team right now in
well,
regards to
to begin
they're
with, you're gonna
they're kind of
go.
marcando an época. But I think because of their tilt and focus, and I think I've kind of seen that before, they will fall short in the league. Kind of like a Madrid focuses on UCLs type shit. Different scenario, different world, you could say, but not a far off comparison.
So
And
you're
I
gonna
think
go.
I do think Chivas and Pumas will be in.
Okay, Chivas Pumas. That's your
I
pick.
really do, bro.
Obviously, way this
All
is.
bias aside, like seriously,
It's
I
definitely
think Cruz Azul. I think Cruz Azul
to keep it a
is a
stack.
good shout. They're super stacked, but I mean, if history's different, okay. But
It's because
Cruz
you're
Azul
playing
just I don't know, bro. I
you're
mean,
playing it. You're playing it. Look, you're playing it
I do
like
think Cruz Azul
you're
got
great.
really really lucky, bro. They really did. They got some. I mean, if they get the same treatment, okay, maybe we could see them. They got the second most expensive plantel now behind Chivas. But I mean, overall, that they're pretty solid. But at the same time, they got a lot of players that go in and out every season, and it's kind of weird. And because of that, that's why we've only seen them win two leagues in the past 27 years. For a team like them, I mean, that's crazy inconsistent. And for all the facility or, what they have, and it's just ridiculous how much they invest. I mean, I wish Pumas could invest like that because it'd be amazing. It's not our case.
I think
And
I'm gonna say this
because of
one.
that, I think it'll happen again. And I think Cruz Azul won't see another league for 3, 4 years, bro, 5 years. And and it's not just because of them; it's because of how hard it is to to win the league. It's competitive, bro. And if you kind of miss a beat once, who knows, bro? Who knows? And same goes kind of for Pumas, bro. But kind of like I said, I think we got to the final playing like doggy water. Times where I was like, how the fuck, we got so lucky. And I think if we kind of just become more consistent, claramente, tener un poquito más de plantel, that's a given. But just stay consistent to truly, I don't know, just being more convincing, playing football a little more offensive, a little more modern. I I don't see why Pumas wouldn't run it back to the final, bro, and win it, bro. Honestly, bro. Honestly. And it's a blessed time to be a Pumas fan. I'm gonna be real though, bro. It sucks to say This is reality. I'm gonna be real. We're just talking real here. Pumas needs to win one, bro. They need to win one. They need to win one. Just because if not, all I'm gonna say it's gonna get bad. That's all I'm gonna say, bro. But I love the fact that at the end of the day, we are a big team. In our worst epoca, we've made it to finals. We've lost them, but we made it to finals. I mean, obviously that's why we're talking about it. It wouldn't be a sequia without you know it being dry. But we've gotten to finals, bro. I mean, there's teams like bro Atlas didn't see a final for I don't know how long, bro. But we don't compare to that, bro,
Thinking like 73
because that's insane, bro. That's insane. I mean, Pumas is 75 years, 70. We're on year 76. Put some respect on my Pumas. There's a reason. There's a reason why they're a historical top four. Look at what they've done. But again, I gotta be real. We need to get one soon, bro. And at this point, I mean, I'm gonna hear a lot of slander or whatever, but give me anything, bro. Of course, we want the league. Of course, but I think even if we win a Conca Champions, a League's Cup, that kind of gets some like, all right, like we could do it, bro. And obviously they're pros, Of course, they're always gonna tell themselves "a por la Liga y más," but it's gonna be like real, like right. It's like, nah, we really got this trophy. Like, even if it's not what we really want, we can win a chip. And like I said, give me anything at this point. I'm being real. Pumas fans have to be real with themselves. We need anything at this point because if not, se puede poner feo la cosa, mis amigos. That's all I'm gonna say, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. Cause these teams, bro, they're not taking it easy on us, bro. Toluca, Los Regios, Pachuca, even. You know what I mean? Like some of these teams are making, like I said, like Liga MX
beautiful.
competitive, beautiful. I rate it highly. That's why we're doing it. It's gonna be a big section of our show, clearly. And I'm excited, bro. I'm beyond excited. Give me Cruz Azul, Toluca, Chivas, and Pumas in the semis. Después lo que pueda pasar. Crazy, bro. Crazy. I mean, who would have thought, right? We almost predicted it, bro. Spain, Argentina, France. We kind of had a miss with maybe Netherlands or whatever. I guess we didn't see England coming, but generally, bro, it's insane, bro.
We had
We
England
met,
top five.
yeah, but I think we did a top four. No, we did a top four, maybe. I think we probably did name them, but I think our first overall though our first three we didn't miss. Well, let's
Well, it
take
don't
off the
even
four.
fucking
Wait,
matter.
let's take off the fourth.
If
Let's take off
Argentina
the fourth
wins it,
spot.
we picked Argentina 8 months ago on a piece of paper,
Yeah,
written.
bro,
So it's not like
we
we
did,
missed, we switched it. So
and we
they
got we
win it.
got
That's
witnesses for
literally
that. Testigos.
so. But
Shout out the
anyways,
boys. Shout out the
I I,
brothers. Shout
I
out the
want to
gang.
finish. I was gonna say some shit about your Pumas take about being real because I feel like you're not being real. Like, how could you say a team, for example, Cruz Azul, who has, yeah, I think they're super petro frio. I think they miss a lot on finals, like, but they've also played a lot on finals. You could give them that always, right? Which is a dumb take. Like, to play a final, you gotta lose, or to lose a final, you gotta play it. Like, that's so stupid to me. But they're there. That's facts. 27 years, like they've been there. I would probably say 10 to play it safe. Won once or twice now. But how could you say you're being real and tell me in this case with Cruz Azul, you don't think they're a team that is capable to run it back when they're the same plantel, if not gonna add players to it? And before you go on or answer it, you can't tell me you're being real with that statement. You can't tell me you're putting Pumas over a Cruz Azul the
Cause they
same
got lucky, bro. I'm
over
telling
a
you, they got
Chivas.
they got
That's
lucky.
fine,
They got that,
you're
but they
not being
got
real
that
because
plantel,
you
bro.
got lucky,
But
bro.
bro, at the end of the day, I mean, yeah, bro.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Let me finish. That's what I'm saying, bro.
I mean, that's why I
Hey,
brought them
we
up
gonna be real
ultimately.
cool. I think it's cool because then I started thinking as you kept talking. I was like, well, essentially they really haven't that I've seen at least. You're the Puma fan that you know more. You essentially haven't really lost anybody, right? I think the only player that I would say that is huge that you've lost so far is Carrillo, right? I think so. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
but he's
so it's like right now.
replaceable, bro. I mean, he's replaceable. Cruz Azul is losing Lira.
Well, I don't know if he's replaceable
Is
in
is
your guys'
Lira
taste.
replaceable for Cruz Azul?
No, I'm speaking. Well, we're talking about Pumas. Like, as you kept talking, I was like, okay, like, yeah, you know what? At first, I was like, you're not even gonna finish top eight. Like, what are you talking about? Like, what do you mean be real? But then I was like, okay, no, they still haven't lost Vite. From what I know, Carrasquia's still there, Juninho's still there. You know, I started thinking of these names, and I was like, okay, he might have a legit point. I was like, cool, like he might have a point.
Cordova's playing 10. He's playing Central.
Well,
So
if you're bagging on Cordova,
I,
I hate to
I
fucking break it to you, bro. Good luck. You ain't making no fucking final. I'm gonna tell you that shit right now. If that's what you bagging on, and
Cordova didn't break your heart in
Cordova does not play that.
2023. Cordoba wasn't the best player in 2023 playoffs.
What
2023
year are
was
we
3
in?
years ago.
What year are we in?
Was that an eternity ago?
What
Cordoba's
year?
26, 27.
What year are we in
26,
though?
27 is old in modern football. There's not time for Cordoba. The
No,
potential's not
you're
there.
right. You're right. You're right.
Out of here, bro. If he went to Chivas, you'd be slobbering on it, bro. Come on,
I'm not. That's
bro.
not
Come
what I'm.
on, bro.
I'm
Come on.
bringing him in as a solution
Come on,
to a
bro.
team.
No, he's not a solution. He's depth. Like I said, to the team that we already had,
Ten. How's it
to
that?
the to the to the team that we already
You told me
have.
he's playing your 10. How is that that?
What do you mean?
You just told me he's just starting 10. How is that depth?
Because
Like,
Coco could play the 10. Who else can play the 10?
bro, that's an insane reach.
I
If he
mean,
came to Chivas right now, if that's a refuerzo my directivas bring to Chivas, be like, you might as well just left him over there and run it back with who we
we
have.
got to the final without him, bro. So to me, that's and
But now
ultimately,
you're losing Carrillo, bro. That's what, 10 goal
but
contributions
like I
this time?
said, that he has nothing to do with Carrillo though. We just got him. That was just a signing of uh our Sancho, our dog water ass representative or directiva guy. That was just a Sancho signing. He wanted him. I look at it as depth, bro. I don't look at him as a solution. And he's gonna be playing the 10. He's gonna get a lot of minutes. That's real. That's why I bring him up. I think he is a great player for our type B club, bro. Let's be real. A lot of players come to try to revive at Pumas. I say try because they don't all do it. But we've seen our Chino Huertas. We've seen our players who I mean Jordan Carrillo, and right, I see what you mean, but I think he's just gonna add depth. He's more Jordan was more of like a he exploded. We knew that he was a young prodigy. Kind of the same with Cordova, bro. But Cordova has gone to win championships for his teams. I'm sorry, I know it breaks your heart,
No, if this is
but if
2024, I'd be like,
but
that's a great signing.
it's
He just jumped around to like, I think he would have
2024.
jumped.
Why are you acting like that's 10 years ago,
I
bro?
think, bro, because there's two seasons in each year for Liga MX, not just one.
It's just 2 years, 2 3 years.
Bro, the thing
It's
is that
still
you're
it's.
the thing that you're missing, bro. I get it. Yeah,
I think that's disrespecting Cordova,
he
bro.
steps to the
I think you're
team.
disrespecting him.
No, Cordova was a crack at his time, for sure.
And you're just
American
saying he's not a
Tigres.
crack anymore. Like he's just magically not a crack.
He's just not as good no more, bro. We just saw with Toluca. You're a bench player when they brought you in because we need you to be a key player for us because we're gonna lose Vega, we're gonna lose Marcelo Ruiz, we're gonna lose Gallardo. You're gonna be my revulsivo. That's what he got paid for with Toluca. And now he's at Pumas a season later. So you're gonna tell me you go to Turco and you're not a consistent starter, you're getting some minutes not, and now you're gonna come and tell the people that Cordova is a solution. You just said
Did
he's not.
Toluca? I
Which,
mean,
like,
ultimately though, did
you
Toluca
just
get
keep
to the final or no? They get to the final or
with
no?
him not being a
Pumas
protagonista.
got to the final playing like dog water or no?
I don't get what that has to do with Cordova. Cordova, neither of
Cordoba,
those two scenarios was a solution for either of those two.
exactly. So, yeah, like I said, we just look at him as a he's
And my
just a
point,
filler. He's gonna be getting minutes. He's not gonna be a
wait, my
he's
point
not
with
a
all,
guy for us. Will he step up to be? That's up to him.
and my
He's
point with
just a
all
signing,
this,
bro. I
and
mean,
my point with all this is a fact again. It's not even talk about Chivas. It's to talk about the defending champion. You said all this about your own club being in the final over a Cruz Azul, who I think is my biggest threat if I want to talk about my team. Then you're just not being real because if you did all that about Pumas in the final, but you're not going to talk about the defending champion who's adding pieces, hasn't lost anyone fundamental yet that I
I
know
mean,
of.
but bro, that's the thing. We competed with
I ain't
that
being real,
team. We
bro.
competed with that team with
You didn't
Pumas
compete with
not
that team.
firing at full cylinders.
Did not
Juninho
compete with
was
that.
only playing 60 minutes, bro.
Did not compete
We
with that.
we, we didn't have our full team, and that's fine because not everybody else did. But still, you're gonna compare Cruz Azul's team with Pumas? with their plantel.
No,
Come
like you
on,
guys won't get there again, is what I'm gonna
come on,
compare.
bro. Come on. Well, all I'm saying is with the plantel that we had, the way we were playing, we got to a final, bro. If we play, I think just tolerable football, because at times it was intolerable, and we still got there, right? Better signings or signing, obviously refuerzos to this team, to our base. Besides Jordan, we haven't lost anybody. So in reality, the signings are still to be made. We haven't lost anybody else besides Jordan, and he was a loanee, bro. Trust.
I don't know how you're
We
not.
will win the league. Like I said, it doesn't matter who it is. Cruz Azul. Maybe I forgot about them. All right, let's shout them out. I think they could trump over you guys, and we might see them in the final, bro. But trust, bro. Trust. If Pumas taps in, if they don't, like I
Watch
said,
any team. If
I
they
could
can tap in, they're gonna be good.
exactly, bro. And that's why I'm saying, like, of course, like I said, it can go Toluca's way. I could see them doing that, but there's some, you know what I was about to say. They're, I don't know,
It's
bro.
just I just don't think you're being real, bro. Because again, okay, yeah, you only lost Carrillo as of now. Cool.
You guys didn't even
Carrillo
make it to
gave
the
you
final,
hold on, hold
bro,
on. Carrillo
with
gave
your
you how many
plantel,
goals
bro.
last
And yes,
season?
you guys were missing players,
Carrillo gave you
but so
how many
was
goals last
Pumas,
season?
bro. If
Carrillo gave you
Pumas,
how
if
many
we
goals
had
last
Memo, if we had Memo,
season? You don't want to
Ca-
answer.
bro, Carrillo gets two or
How much
three of the
goal
goals
contributions did last season did Carrillo produce for Pumas?
in the bro, in the league, he was shit. He only performed in the playoffs, and yes, that's the time to go. But if you want to
No,
bring
but that's not
that,
even what I'm
if you
asking you
want to
though. How
bring
much did he
that up, if we
produce?
have Memo, we win it. If we have Memo, we win it. But you can't look at it like that though, bro, because everybody had players missing. If if that was the case,
That's not
I
what
think
I'm
we see,
talking about though. That's I'm not even
bro.
talking about Chivas. I'm talking about you just lost a player. He's gone. Bang, he's gone. But you that player was fundamental for you to get to the final. Yes or no?
I know, but
No, no, yes or no? Let me go.
you're
Let me go.
taking
Yes or
away
no?
players. You want to add on players. We all had players come and go, bro.
Yes, sir.
Memo's gonna be back in the squad. What do you got to say about that? Now we're gonna
Your
have
third stringer,
three strikers.
that's what you're
We're
betting
gonna
on?
have three strikers. Our
Third string.
main
Your third
Juninho, tap in. Se las va a vacunar. Se las va a vacunar. 15 goles esta temporada. Right now, you're talking crazy, but don't worry, bro. When we send you guys home,
being real,
when we
bro.
send you guys home, like
We're
what I
not even
said
talking about
earlier,
Chivas,
bro.
we're talking about Pumas.
Bro, all right. I know you're trying to trigger me, but listen, bro. You said all you're saying is I'm not being real. Now you look at it. Juninho had the best numbers out of any striker per minutes. So just know,
Facts, balls.
se arrodillarán once he's firing at full cylinders. And we've seen it before. If a whole team can play for a crack, and I think Juninho's a crack, and Robert Morales is next to him, and Memot is on the bench, and all right, now this is a long ball, a curve ball. Macias is our fourth string. Who knows? Who knows? But if it goes good for him, which it probably won't, I'm gonna say it
Both
right
people
now.
start out with
I'm
this.
just saying. I'm just saying that's already a stacked. You cannot find another team with a more stacked striker position. Go find it. Go find it. Go find it. You won't, bro. You won't, and that's important, bro. That's pivotal. Pivotal because if you can get the whole team to play for the most important part of the pitch, look at what we're seeing now. Argentina is mid without Messi, but they know what they got. You can have a team, and that's why I brought it up earlier, bro. I could see this happening with any team, bro. I'm not just because it's Pumas. Any team that has even one or two decisive players, they can get it done, bro. They can get it done. And all right, look at Cruz Azul. Look at Toluca. Chivas. You guys are stacked,
Well, that's what I'm
right?
saying. I'm
But
real
that ultimately doesn't that and ultimately, bro,
This is how I know
Pumas
you're not
wasn't.
being
Listen,
real.
listen, no, listen, bro. I am being real.
Toluca's
Pumas
not even
play.
good this season.
No, listen, bro.
Toluca's not
Listen,
gonna be good this season. My
listen.
center
Don't interrupt me.
injury,
Listen, listen,
and
listen.
you're still hurt. Like you're not
So
even being real
that's
with
why I said
that.
any other team but Pumas because ultimately Pumas got to the final playing like dog water. Can we agree on that? Yes or no?
Yeah,
Right?
defensive. Yeah, PK merchants. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I agree. I agree. I agree. Piss water, dog water. Waiting for PKs. I agree.
You're hilarious, bro. Because you guys
Pero
got left in the
Navas,
you
only
guys got
one
left in the
point.
semis crying, bro. At the end of the day, bro. At the end of the
What
day,
room
we
was
got
it?
to
You
the
said
final,
you're the
bro.
face holder.
And at the
You
end of the
said it,
day,
not me. You said it, not me. You said it, not me. Playing like dog water. I said, yeah, you're right. PK Merchants playing
you
like
gonna
dog
stop cutting
water.
me off, or are we gonna?
My fault. I'm just saying that's what you said though.
I
I didn't call
know
you.
we've been repeating this already, bro. What I'm saying is before. I know it hurts. I know it hurts, but don't worry. Don't worry. Our plantel, whatever. I don't want to talk about planteles. I'm talking about what we see on the pitch and what's going on. And at the end of the day, Pumas got to a final playing worse than y'all, and that should say something about Pumas, bro. That should say something about Pumas and what we bring, what we produce in our philosophy. I think we're at an all-time low getting to finals. So once we even take the most minimal step, I'm so sorry, bro. I'm so sorry, bro. Pumas is a monumental, massive team. To me, they should be they should be the biggest team. They're not on paper. Look at our timing. Look at our history. Don't worry, bro. Pumas' real golden era is coming. Don't worry, because like I said, at our worst, 5 finals, 1 intercontinental one, 4 leagues. It's fine. Big teams lose them, and you gotta get there. 15 years, quinceañera. All right. I'm so sorry. It's coming. We'll see you guys in the final because, like I said, right? And don't cut me off, right? Give me a full 90 Juninho. Now you got Memote on the bench ready to come in. Memote is one of the most underrated strikers in Liga MX, bro. And if you don't want to argue with me, go argue with the numbers, bro, and go look at his. He's actually been efficient, and Pumas fans have disrespected him at times. But when I go look at it, he actually carried us in moments where, of course, Pumas has been on the brink of fucking extinction, bro. Let's be real. Let's be real. Like I said, it gets ugly. This has been an ugly chat, but it's real, bro. And ultimately, bro, he's been one of our guys. And then go look at his numbers, bro. There's a reason he was called up to the Sele. I think he earned that move to Pumas, right? Because how he was performing. And then he got called to the Sele. But ultimately, this is the player we're talking about, bro. And Memo is one of the best strikers. I believe we will have one of the best. We have the best striking uh, room or whatever you want to call it. I do think we compete for one of the best mids. Coco Carrasquilla, Pedro Vite, Trigos, underrated baller. I didn't expect it for him, but he stepped up huge. I think if we throwing in uh, Cordoba, I think that's a great refuerzo. That's the type of caliber that we want. That if we get the best side of that, that'd be great. But that's not our answer. That's not who we're relying on. I think we're relying on our base. I think if we get the most of our Alvaro Angulos out of our players, that they're freaking proven, bro. Our Vites, he's proven. He outshined 100 Caicedo. Take that into account, bro. Take that into account for a supposed small team like Pumas that be having that. It should speak a lot, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. We got to a final playing, like you said, all the above, and ultimately, I think if Pumas plays better than they did and plays, whatever it is, like they know how to manage a game because at times we unmanaged. It was unmanageable for us. The opponent got the best of us, and we were almost there, bro. We were almost there. An autogol and a last minute goal. At the end of the day, I'm gonna give it to them. Cruz Azul campeón. They were the best team. But on who? On the weakest Pumas in our history. That shows you guys how hard we go for Liga MX. A real debate. And I
Hey, I want
back
to
my
go
team, bro.
though.
I back my team, bro. I back my team that if we do, and this is all superstition, prediction, you guys look at the videos. I got some pretty goaded predictions. I might be tooting my horn, but go look at them, bro. Go look at them. A lot of them. We have some misses. We all do. And just like my co-host, he's had some great takes. And I know it's gonna hurt. And I know you can feel it coming. I know you feel that panic. I know that's why you cut me off. I know that's why you want to shit
I
on
was
us right now while we're down.
I was
Because when
honestly
we come
asking.
back, bro, when we come back, trust. But when we play serious, because we've been playing stupidly unserious, getting to finals when we play serious, bro. Trust, bro. I see, I see, I see a whole golden era.
The
I
funny
do.
thing is,
I really do.
the thing
And
is that
ultimately,
I didn't
it's
even cut you off to talk about Chivas, or I literally said it. I cut you off because I was like, as you were speaking, I was like, oh yeah, they haven't lost that guy. Oh yeah, you know what? They still have that guy. Oh yeah, you know what? Like he really has a legit argument that they could go back. As
and
you
the
kept
thing,
talking.
and it
But hold
sucks
on,
too
hold on. Now
because
I just let you talk. Now
yeah,
let me talk.
yeah, yeah.
And as you kept talking, I was like, he's pretty legit. At first, I was like, this was not even gonna make top eight. And then you kept talking, I was like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Like he's right. Like I started thinking about Vite, Carrasquilla, Wooty Woo, Wooty Woo. Cool. I
Keylor,
get all
Keylor.
that. I get all that. I get all that. Now I'm gonna
Yeah,
ask you,
yeah,
because you said you're being real. You guys did need Carrillo throughout the whole season in Liga, yes or no?
yeah.
He's gone.
We
Who's
we
replacing
needed
Carrillo?
a player.
Who's
That's why
replacing
exactly.
Carrillo?
That's why I'm saying it's all what if and prediction. Like I'm saying,
Exactly.
like I said, and I like I said, Cordoba's not that guy. Cordoba's more of a filler. We will rely on him at times when a Coco's hurt, when whoever's hurt. I think that's why they got him because we do need that kind of player that.
He's not a
Órale,
scrub. Yeah, I
cabrón.
agree. I
We
agree. He's
need
not a
25
scrub.
minutes out of you, right, to fill in. On a good day, he might do it, right?
And
On a
he could
bad day,
revive, yeah.
he's not going to do it. But I think, like I said, we're yet to sign that left winger, bro, because ultimately, Pumas' philosophy and how we played, we kind of stick to it. It changes over time, but having a an extremo is crucial for our game because it's just the style that we play, right? And that's how we've thrived the most, bro. And I do think we have. I think what we do need to work on, right? Now I'm gonna be real, and this is what cost us in the back, right? And we have some decent players, bro. With some, they have good merit. Duarte, he's played in La Liga. He's played with top teams. Nathan Silva, Brazilian center back. Asuaje, he came from. We stole him off from TJ. He was their next big thing. He's a crack, and maybe a little less merit, but we expect them to. I think we have to put the blame on them as a Pumas fan because they were doing what they needed to do up top, bro. And it was because of defensive mistakes ultimately. And that's a part of football, right? Cruz Azul smelt blood. They punished. They forced in that own goal. It's a part of football, but they
Wait,
did it, and they did it. They were better than that. I think if Pumas capitalizes on that, that doesn't happen. That's just my take. Let's just say we get back to that final, right? Same plantel in regards to Cruz Azul, a signing or two more or whatever. Obviously fitting, it's the same scheme, right? Pumas reforzado playing better, truly. I think better than what we did. I think I think it beats any team, in my opinion. And again, los juegos se juegan. I think that's what Pumas can compete for, right? We get some bogus ass signings. How fucking history is gonna it backs that to happen clearly. But I think if Pumas is serious, and I'll do anything to get into that room with all those motherfuckers. Like seriously, bro, if they're serious, bro, make proper signings. Pumas is a big club. Enough of these lancheros, freaking 31-year-old Argentinians, and all these signings, bro. Bet on your youngins for real. What we have now is not bad because ultimately this is Puma's philosophy. We've had I mean we've kind of drifted away from it. Right now we have more extranjeros than ever, and I don't like that. And that's where I think we see a lot of inconsistency. You touched the fact of Puma's philosophy, playing with Garra, right? And now just kind of looking to modern day, I think we need to go back to having the Mexicans there, bro. And that's why I respect Chivas, bro. I really do. I'm gonna be real. We've talked about this, bro. Probably would have been a Chivas fan if it wasn't for Pumas. Like for real. I respect them. They only play with Mexicans. That's insane, bro. That's insane. And then again, that brings something out in you, bro. That's identity in a club, and not every club has that, bro. Leon, whoever else, Tigres, these other teams, money can't buy that, bro. And Toluca has however much, right? But it At the end of the day, money doesn't buy impact. That impact is made on the field with results, with history. Respectfully, I'm gonna say it. Pumas comes forth to the big four, but I think we're there for a reason. Again, to kind of recap all that, this is our all time low. I do see us coming out of this because Pumas has a big following, bro. I know they feel that pressure, bro. I know they do, and there's been stumbles along the way, but I do think, like I said, those proper signings, that focus on the defense, whether it's another signing or just those players who I think have. I mean, last year at one point we were the best defense, bro. We started getting scored on. Liga, we allowed 6 goals from America. That brought us down. But other than that, go look at it, bro. Pumas had the best defense right behind Toluca. And then what happened? Same old thing for Pumas. And it sucks because even like that, bro, look what happened. And that's the beauty about this sport. That's the beauty about this sport. I'm gonna be the first to say it. If Pumas don't make those signings, we're not even getting to Liga, bro. Because that's important, bro. Progression in the game, and it sucks to say, Pumas has been ran like a supermarket instead of a business. How a lot of these teams, Toluca, Monterrey, that's why they do damage, right? And that's why they make it so hard. And again, I tip my hat to Chivas because they limit themselves on purpose, and it's a prideful thing. You have to respect it, bro. You have to respect it, bro. Chivas plays with only Mexican players. That's huge. That's huge. You have to tip your hat to that. And looking at it for what it is, bro, I think, like I said, my mind went straight to Chivas, bro. I mean, the way they were playing, if we don't take any players away, Chivas wins it, bro. Let's be real. Let's be real. Pumas gets out in the semis or however it is, because it changes up the seedings, right? Chivas would have never just with what was going on, and then Milito incorporating some of the second stringers to get game time, to get used to the Liga. That was a lot of valuable time and points that they lost. Let's be real. If this whole World Cup, this doesn't happen, Chivas probably seals out their best season ever. Probably one of the best seasons we've ever seen in Liga MX because that's what they were doing, bro. They were playing insane, bro. They were stomping on teams. Same thing for Chivas, bro. I think the future is bright. I've been said this, bro, and I'm gonna say this, as a Pumas fan. So that just goes to show, bro. And this is just two teams, bro. This is crazy, right? Because this is and it's crazy, bro. Madrid or Spain only has two teams like that. Mexico has four, and then we got another two, three that they want a spot at the table. So that shows how competitive it is, bro. And I think that kind of backs right what I've kind of said with Pumas. If Pumas hasn't gone into a final in this whole 15 years, I'd really be like, damn, bro. Like, were we ever a big club? At the end of the day, we've gotten there. I think we still kind of show that fight, but man, we have to come to earth. Like I said, if not, I said it at the beginning, bro. If not, it will get ugly, bro. Because football is about results. And I think to kind of wrap it up, bro, the results matter, bro. And that's why there has been a debate with many of these topics, the Pumas, the Chivas, La Liga, this and that, the goats. It's about results, man. It's about results, and we're here to talk about them. We're talk we're here to be real. Sometimes, like I said, we get biased. I get biased. Jolie does too. But I think what's important is we come down to earth, bro. Let's be real. You know, some people reflect with that. Some people don't. I think at the end of the day, this is a safe space. This is a place where we can all be real and enjoy football, bro. I've enjoyed this talk. It's been our longest session so far. Um, some real ones are here, and I think yeah. Just want to cap it off. You want to say anything else to
Now, I don't
spread
really want
yourself?
to. I don't really want to touch base more on that because you kind of just went on an 18-minute Bible run. But it'd be cool to talk about it later. Maybe the next
Yeah.
episode once we
I
recap
mean,
it.
honestly, I think that was a good glimpse though for Liga MX though, bro. I touched all bases. I think I try to be unbiased, and yeah, bro, that kind of goes to show Liga MX is more than just just another league, bro. Liga MX is,
Yeah, Monday
you
will
ask me,
be for
bro, top
sure.
top 10 league in the world to
It's
me.
for me the best league in the world, but
Yeah,
whatever. No,
pues
so
ojalá
obviously
que la
jokes.
gente sienta así porque se viene más.
Obviously jokes, but Monday's
Lots
gonna
more's
be a lot
coming.
of make it talk for sure. Bolly, quick prediction. Don't give me another Bible verse because I might just fucking take my shit off. Argentina or Spain, goals, who lifts the cup? That's it. Meaning W, meaning scoreline, meaning who's lifting the cup. That's it.
Okay,
We
being
don't want
being
another Bible.
real, being real, as big as it is, the situation, and yes, they're pros. Coming into the game, it's gonna be, and for this World Cup, right? I think the theme has been feel each other out. First half, not make any mistakes. Again, it's the World Cup, and they're gonna ease into it. Someone might get an early goal, but I don't know. I think these teams are really, really well balanced. Spain has been really good defensively. Argentina has capitalized on any team. I think we'll see kind of like a traditional feel it out 0-0 at the half. I think I see a one score game, bro. I think I see a one score game. Yeah, bro. Argentina. Argentina. I
Argentina
think so.
scoreline,
I think so. They play the best football. I think that's what's going to go on. Argentina taking it home.
scoreline,
1-0.
1-0.
1-0. 1-0.
1-0 Argentina, Bolly
One
Goli.
zero.
Messi goes back to back. I'm gonna agree. Messi goes back to back. I also see an ugly, super ugly game. I see both. I see
Yep.
ugly, they both score. I see ugly
Yeah.
1-0
De-
game. I just
definitely
know
no
it's gonna be a
France,
one goal difference.
France,
That's it.
Argentina type beat. Definitely not, bro. If people think we're gonna watch, it's gonna.
Actually, no,
And,
I think
and
it is gonna be that
you think so?
before minute 80. Because before minute 80 was Argentina just
Oh,
won. You know
yeah.
what I mean? But it was pretty
I didn't
boring.
think about it like that.
But it was pretty
No,
boring.
yeah,
And
I
then
think
after
so.
minute
I
80 was
really think so, man. And that's
I
when
think it's
like
gonna
people
be
say, soccer's soccer's boring, this and that, but they
I
don't
think it's
know.
gonna be very tactical for the
They
people
don't
that
know.
love footy like that don't love or that love like touching the ball, one, twos, triangles, picking out players, time, possession, all that. I think it's gonna be that. I think it's gonna be ugly that. I think I see a one score line as well. Either it's a 2-1 or a 1-0, and I see my go back to back. But if my mini goat wins it, I won't be mad, but I think the idol, the kid in me, the lover of Messi in me, I gotta just see Messi go out with the W. So, Poli, it was an honor. Episode 5. If you come for the boss, you best not miss. If you come for the king, you best not miss.
Yes, sir. And if you guys made it this far, y'all some real ones. We got
This
something
is our longest
special.
show.
We got something
I have to
special
break this
coming for you
motherfucker up.
guys. Oh yeah, and we're going podcast mode too. We're gonna be available on the podcast app soon. So stay tuned for that. I know how it is. Your phone gets killed after too much videos, so too much YouTube. So be tuned. Podcast app coming soon. Signing out, boys.
Y arriba, rebaño.